The USS Iowa, BB-61, was the lead ship of the Iowa-class battleships, a class of fast, heavily armed warships built by the United States Navy during World War II. Laid down in 1940 and commissioned on February 22, 1943, the Iowa was designed to combine the firepower of a battleship with the speed necessary to escort aircraft carriers and engage enemy vessels effectively. Measuring 887 feet 3 inches, 270.4 meters, in length with a beam of 108 feet 2 inches, 32.9 meters, it displaced over 57,000 tons fully loaded. Its powerful propulsion system, consisting of 4 geared steam turbines and 8 Babcock and Wilcox boilers, produced 212,000 shaft horsepower, allowing the ship to reach speeds of up to 33 knots, 61 kilometers per hour, making it one of the fastest battleships ever built. The Iowa's main armament consisted of 9 16-inch, 406 mm, Mark 7 naval guns mounted in 3 triple turrets. These guns could fire a variety of shells, including armor-piercing and high-explosive rounds, with the heaviest shells weighing 2,700 pounds, 1,225 kilograms, and capable of hitting targets over 23 miles, 37 kilometers, away with remarkable accuracy. Additionally, the ship carried 25-inch, 127 mm, dual-purpose guns for both surface and anti-aircraft engagements, as well as an extensive array of smaller anti-aircraft weapons, including 40 mm Bofors and 20 mm Oerlikon cannons, which provided vital protection against enemy aircraft. Initially stationed in the Atlantic Fleet, Iowa's first major mission was to transport President Franklin D. Roosevelt across the Atlantic to the Tehran Conference in late 1943. To accommodate the president, who was partially paralyzed due to polio, a bathtub was specially installed, the only one ever placed on a U.S. battleship. During the journey, the Iowa even conducted an anti-aircraft drill in which an escorting destroyer, the USS William D. Porter, accidentally launched a live torpedo toward the battleship. Fortunately, quick maneuvering allowed Iowa to evade the torpedo, avoiding what could have been a catastrophic event. After this diplomatic mission, the battleship was reassigned to the Pacific Theater, where it became a crucial asset in the fight against Japan. In early 1944, Iowa took part in the Marshall Islands campaign, providing shore bombardment and screening aircraft carriers from Japanese air and naval attacks. It later participated in operations around the Mariana Islands and the Battle of the Philippine Sea, where American carrier-based aircraft decimated the Japanese fleet in what became known as the Great Marianas Turkey Shoot. One of Iowa's most significant engagements occurred during the Battle of Leyte Gulf in October 1944, one of the largest naval battles in history. As part of Admiral William Halsey's Third Fleet, Iowa was assigned to Task Force 38, which pursued the Japanese center force under Admiral Takeo Kurita. Although Iowa did not engage in a direct gun battle with enemy battleships, it played a critical role in carrier escort duty and anti-aircraft defense. The ship also participated in bombardments of Iwo Jima and Okinawa in 1945, softening enemy positions ahead of U.S. amphibious landings. In the final months of the war, Iowa conducted attacks on the Japanese mainland, shelling industrial and military targets along the coast in preparation for a potential invasion of Japan, which was ultimately avoided with Japan's surrender in August 1945. After World War II, Iowa was decommissioned in 1949 but was reactivated for service during the Korean War in 1951. It provided vital naval gunfire support for UN and South Korean forces, using its 16-inch guns to destroy enemy bunkers, supply depots, and troop concentrations along the Korean peninsula. Throughout the conflict, the ship's firepower was instrumental in disrupting North Korean and Chinese advances. Following the war, Iowa remained active during the early Cold War years, participating in NATO exercises and fleet maneuvers before being decommissioned once again in 1958. The battleship's career was far from over. In the 1980s, as part of President Ronald Reagan's 600-ship Navy initiative, Iowa was modernized and recommissioned in 1984. It received new advanced weapons systems, including Tomahawk cruise missiles for long-range land strikes, Harpoon anti-ship missiles, and Phalanx close-in weapon systems, CIWS, for missile defense. It also retained its powerful 16-inch guns, making it one of the most versatile surface combatants of the time. Iowa patrolled global hotspots, demonstrating American naval power during the latter years of the Cold War. However, tragedy struck on April 19, 1989, when an explosion occurred inside Turret 2 during a gunnery exercise, killing 47 sailors. The cause of the explosion was highly controversial, with initial investigations suggesting sabotage, though later reports pointed to an accidental overpressure event. This disaster, along with shifting military priorities, led to Iowa being decommissioned for the final time in 1990. Today, USS Iowa is preserved as a museum ship in Los Angeles, California, at the Pacific Battleship Center. Visitors can explore its massive gun turrets, command center, and living quarters, gaining insight into the battleship's storied history. As one of the last surviving battleships of its kind, Iowa remains a symbol of American naval power and the enduring legacy of the battleship era.